name is Laura Smith, and you have all heard about going green, green building, and LEED certified, but do you guys know what that actually means? Green building is becoming more common throughout the whole world, with new methods, systems for certification, and even whole cities being built. And to begin with, new things are being developed that are both sufficient and beneficial for the environment. And the article, Building the Green Way, has a lot of ideas and what companies are actually doing to change their buildings and to be green. A lot of schools and banks, offices are all changing their whole structure or regenerating. The materials used can be paint, which has little to no VOCs, which are volatile organic compounds, and basically that means they're the paint that has the chemicals that affect the ozone layer, so they're repainting with paints that don't contain that. They're changing their floors to linoleum floors instead of vinyl because vinyl has the most chemicals. And they're also using a lot of recycled items such as carpets, the steel they use, the wood, and even just the furniture. And to save on water, they're building bioswales around the buildings. And you've probably seen them, like I've seen them at the mall or grocery stores. And they're little shallow things that hold plants, so when the rain drains in the parking lots, it waters the plants. So they're not spending money watering the plants or wasting water with the plants. They look nice, and plants also improve the air quality. And they're also saving on water by using a gutter system that collects rainwater, and they can use it for the plumbing in the buildings. For electricity, a lot of the offices and buildings are having skylights and solar panels, wind turbines to produce their own electricity. You'll see in a lot of stores and hospitals motion lights, like even at Target, the refrigerator lights go on when you walk by. They shut off when no one's there. That's an example. And also the design of the building. Now, if they're not if they're not redoing the building to go green, like they're actually building a new one, they'll actually design it to be circular or long and narrow because that gets the most natural sunlight, so they don't have to use as much electricity. And also debris. If they knock down a building, they can reuse all of that debris to make it a structure fill instead of putting it in the trash. And a lot of people think that changing to these light bulbs make them to be green certified, but there's actually a system that's used to be considered certified. And according to Building the Way, the most popular is LEED, which is Leadership in Energy and Environmental Design. And they have 4 levels, certified, silver, gold, and platinum. So it's a point system. Certified, the minimum points is 26. Silver is 33, platinum is 39, and gold is 39, platinum is 52. So that's based off 6 categories like sustainable sites, water efficiency, energy and atmosphere, materials and resources used, indoor environmental quality, and innovation and design process. And an example would be if the building was within a half mile of a subway station, they would get points. Or if they used at least 50% of the debris as their structure fill, they would get points. And that's what America uses. China uses the LEED, but they also have their own system called 3-star, and it's a rating with the same points and categories, but it's between 1 and 3 stars, 3 being the highest. Many buildings here are going green, but China is actually building their own eco-cities instead of regenerating. according to China's Green Building Future, the U.S. Green Building Council even said China is one of the few places in the world that actually decide where they want a city, and they actually build the city from the ground up. And we don't really do that here, it just comes about. So they're developing a city that's all green. This is the design process. They actually modeled it all out. You can see that. And it's the Tianjin Eco-City, and it's expected to house 350,000 people by the year 2020, and people actually started moving in this past February, but it won't be completed until that year. And according to Christina Nelson, it's going to be all green. They want to reduce the use of mostly all cars. So all houses are designed to be within walking distance of stores like grocery stores or shopping malls, things like that. All public transportation is within walking distance as well. All the buildings are going to be green certified, gold standard, or 3-star like I talked about before. And the location was chosen so that it would have the most amount of sunlight. And to conclude, to be considered green, it takes more than just switching your light bulbs or recycling. It takes a lot. The new methods and technologies is making green building the new norm. And with China's Eco-City, you can expect that would start a new trend and influence the future of green building.